What's up, guys? It's DJ K9 and Shiloh. What's up, baby boy? All right, so Shiloh is a Westline German Shepherd. This dog is like 2 years old. He was here for our boarding train. So if you guys remember the dog that was acting a little crazy.
Okay.
So we gotta let him cool off.
You were like, no way.
Yeah. Woo. It was him. And we're just gonna wash him up. He needs a bath really, really bad. This is the time of the year when dogs usually blow their coat, all right? Springtime, this is the time they blow it out. And weather's changing, so he has a lot of just like dead hair. You see that right there? A lot of dead hair. I could literally just pluck it off of him and it's just gonna keep coming, all right? So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna bring out a special brush, all right? This is the brush that I like to use to get through, because these dogs have double coats, all right? And you see, this is not spiky. It's not gonna hurt them, all right? It's not spiky, but what you don't wanna do is press on it, and you don't wanna press on their skin, all right? So because he has a double coat, I need to make sure I have something that's gonna slide through and get the hair out. It needs to go through the top layer and the bottom layer. And we also don't want it to hurt him. So when we're doing it, we want to glide it, just glide it, right? You can put a little bit of pressure, and we're going to brush his hair before we put the water on him, because we want all of that dead hair to kind of get out. We don't want to be washing him and there's just a bunch of dead hair there, and then now Shiloh's just like, yo, what's going on, bro? Like, how many times you going to wash me? Because usually what happens is people will wash the dog, they see all this freaking hair, and then they start to put more shampoo, wash them again until the hair is gone. I've seen that happen plenty of times when I go into self-groom stations. So I was like, you know what, let me make a video to show some people to help them out, because clearly not a lot of people know. So the brush is going to take the hair out, like you guys see right here. We got a garbage pail right here. We're going to put it in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to brush, take all of that hair out, all right? All right, guys, so we're pretty much almost done getting all of the hair out. Now, we're gonna go until we basically see, like, when we're brushing, the hair is at like a bare minimum. This is all the hair we took out. So this is why we brush before we put the water on, because if you just put the water on, you're just matting all of that hair right on them, and then you're washing a bunch of dead hair. So it's good to just get it all out. Some people might say German Shepherds shed horribly. I've had a German Shepherd in the past. That dog shed horribly. The German Shepherd I have now, she sheds, but she doesn't shed that much. Like how some people would say, like, it's a lot of shedding. It's really a lot. And I really think diet plays a major part in it, because the stuff that I feed her, I adopted her. So when she came, she was shedding like no tomorrow, right? There was look like just straight tumbleweeds all over the house. But now I switched her diet up, and there's a lot of things that I incorporated in her food, and I feel like that's made a dramatic difference in her coat. Like day and night. Before, you just see all of the dead hair. Her coat looked ashy, similar to almost what his looks like. And it took only like a couple of weeks, but as soon as I changed her diet, it went from shedding all freaking day to, you know, bare minimum shedding. Like if I brush her, it'll be like this, barely anything on there. You know, versus when she first came, I brush her like every 2 days and that hair is just coming off. So in my opinion, I feel like, in my experience as well, because I own a German Shepherd, I feel like the diet plays a major role. Another thing about combing the dog's hair, you want to make sure you're getting the spots where they lay a lot, because just like a dog with a lot of hair, like a golden doodles and all those dogs with hair that grow a lot and you got to cut them, wherever they lay, the hair will just, it gets matted there, all right? So you'll see, like when I'm going through his back, it's a little bit tougher than it is just going through the side. Like over here, I don't know if you guys are able to pick it up through the audio, but it's like a shh, because it's getting caught in there. All right, and that's because when dogs lay, they lay on the side of their hips. Also on their stomach, you want to brush the stomach and get those knots out of there too, because when you're washing them, all that hair will just stay there too. So now I'm just gonna put on my jacket and we're about to start bathing Shiloh. Hey, baby boy. All right, so we got our pad to scrub the shampoo and work the conditioner and the degreaser in. And then we got our degreaser, our shampoo, right? And then also I got the brush as well. Now when the dog's hair is wet, you definitely don't want to press hard on it because now it's soft and the hair is not so fluffy. But I'm still going to brush him while the shampoo is working his coat. And it's only to get any loose hairs or anything left that's there that I most likely didn't get, because it's like unlimited brushing when you're going to own one of these dogs. But the diet, guys, the diet, listen to me, the diet is going to switch up. It's going to be a game changer. If you're feeding your dog the generic kibbles and all that stuff, it's not going to be good for their coat because it's not hydrating them, all right? Sometimes that kibble is really dehydrating them, and that's why some people's dogs really just love water. You know, my dog loves water. My dog can't get enough of it, and it's probably because that kibble is just dehydrating them, all right? When usually a dog who eats raw, you're going to see like they don't really drink as much water as a dog that eats kibble. All right, now it's time to make sure that my boy got the water on him, so then we can apply the shampoos and make sure the shampoos is doing its job. You got some dry areas, you know, you're not really washing properly, so we're gonna make sure all areas is covered. Now it's time to lather my boy up. Let me see which one this is. Nope, not this one. This is the second one. This one right here, this is the good one. This is the one that gets all of that dirt off the dog. So we want to put this one on. This one right here is the degreaser. All right, you guys can go on my Amazon store and then go into the grooming section, and then you'll see a degreaser there. So the degreaser that's there, this is the one I'm using. Probably got about 2 or 3 in there. All right, the link will be in the description. But this one right here is good. If you guys saw me on TikTok live, I go live and I show it as well. All right, it's gonna look something like. It's gonna look something like this. This one is really, really good. All right, smells good as well. Lasts a long time. But if you're gonna use that, you gotta get an applicator bottle and follow the directions on it, okay? And in the directions, it tells you the measurements, all right? And you see this has measurements on it, okay? So it says like 32 to 1, 24 to 1, and all of that. So you gotta fill it up with water, and then they'll tell you like, if it tells you 10 to 1, you fill it up with water here, and then the rest shampoo. If it says 32 to 1, you fill it all the way up to here, and then the rest shampoo until it says full line. And you don't want to kind of make up your own rules and just go get like a water bottle, and then you're like, yo, I'm just going to freestyle it. Or put the shampoo directly onto the dog's coat because it can actually dry it out. That's why the directions is there. Now I'm going to use this right here just to work it in there a little bit. And this is the stuff that you're not going to really find it in stores to purchase, because this is stuff groomers use. All right, the stuff they use, you're going to most likely have to always order it. It's not sitting around in certain stores just hanging around on the shelf. Because it's the best stuff on the market. All right, they're trying to be exclusive. If everybody had access to it, everybody knows about it, all those other shampoos won't sell. A groomer actually showed me like, this is what you want to get for your dog. Because I used to go buy the other ones all the time. I used to go to PetSmart and all these other places, spend $20, $30 on a bottle about this big and be finished with it within like 5 washes. And I'm like, oh my God, like that's a waste of money. My dog still kind of smells. They still a little dirty. When you pet them, you rub your fingers together, you can still feel the dirt. You don't want to feel that. You want it to be crispy clean. Like you want to be able to rub their hair this way. Rub the coat this way and this way, and it's just blowing with the wind. In order to do that, you got to get that dirt out. You got to get the grime. The grime is what's going to make the fur stick to each other, and your dog's not going to have that nice blowing in the wind coat. All right, now we're going to use the shampoo. All right, remember, it's already, I think this one is, let me see. Because we don't just pour it and make it however we want. We got to follow the directions. And this one right here, it says 16 to 1. So you see that number right there? 16 to 1. So I put 16, I filled up the water to 16 to 1, then the rest soap. That's how you do it. That's why you need these applicator bottles. All right, guys? So now let's just rinse them off. Not rinse them off. Let's lather him up. Now we have to let this product sit for 3 minutes and let that work his coat. It's gonna shampoo it, bring some shine, and also remove the leftover dirt that the last one couldn't get. All right, so man, this guy, I'm telling you guys, this product is the best. I love it. I use it for all my dogs all the time, even those that come here for training, whatever. All right, these is them right here. The best, the best. Make sure you guys got you some applicator bottles. You're going to need it for sure. All right, and if you're bringing your dog to the self-groom station, or you're gonna do it yourself, make sure you got some reward for your dog. Make it a positive experience for them. All right, boom. Guess. All right, now it's time to rinse the product off. It's sat for about 2 to 3 minutes. All right, go boy. All right, gotta motivate him, let him know he's doing a good job. Good job, my boy. All right, now it's time to dry you off with the towel, my boy. Probably your favorite part right here. Now this is the part right here, guys, where you can tell if you did a good job taking all of that dead hair out the dog's coat. And that's why we was brushing it with this to remove all of it, because now when it's time to dry, if there's a whole bunch of hair flying everywhere, that means that there's still so much dead hair in this dog's coat. But you guys are gonna see right now, while I'm blow drying him, if a whole bunch of hair is flying, that means that we did not do a good job brushing him. But if we dry him and the hair is not flying everywhere, that means we did a good job brushing him. All right, so let's check it out. We're about to do the test to see if I did a good job getting all that hair out. All right, so we just finished drying Shiloh. We're gonna take him outside. We're gonna show you guys the before and after. Let that sun hit him and then see how beautiful that coat looks with that shampoo and stuff we just used. So if you really want your Shepherds to have a nice coat, first thing you gotta do is always maintain it, all right? Don't wait till it's at the worst to revive the coat. And then also you wanna make sure that dog's having a balanced diet, not just all kibble. You gotta sometimes add some salmon oil in there. Try to feed your dog some raw. But kibble, especially cheap kibble, will definitely give your dog a dull look. So consider that, guys. All right, so let's take him outside and let's see how he looks in the sun.